It's December 17th. We still haven't had terrifically cold weather. It was only -4 last night. Things are looking kind of frosty here in the hoopos this morning. But I've decided I'm going to harvest anything that's usable here. All the small cabbages, the Brussels sprouts, and the one kohlrabi that at least formed a small bulb, so I get to see what they're like. I'll leave the rest of it, and I won't be covering it anymore. I'll just leave it to see what happens. But we're due to get -11 or -12 by tomorrow morning, and nothing will survive that. And I'm scared that the things that are usable in here will all be damaged. So after I've done my picking, I'll show you my basket of produce harvested on December 17th. And the hens will be thrilled to get all of the extra leftover green leaves and whatever. They love any of the foliage from the brassica type plants. Well, I finished my harvesting. I didn't have to worry about picking that kohlrabi that I've been watching. The voles that are living in here had already eaten it. So I've left the remaining kohlrabi plants just there. I'm sure they won't overwinter, but anyway, I'll clean them out come spring. And that is a few white icicle radishes. They never did amount to much, but they still seem to be green, so I'm leaving those in as well. And the kale, I could get some, I guess I could get another meal out of the kale that's on there, but it doesn't appear to have been damaged at all by the cold. I'm sure it's not growing, but I think I'll leave it alone, leave that in here as well. And I've harvested all of the Brussels sprouts and the cabbage. I have to do some cleanup there yet. Look at my table here. I'll take you over for a closer look at that. I got 5 cabbages, and they are small, but they're nice tight little heads. So I will have some cabbage for fresh coleslaw anyway, I guess. And not a great deal on the Brussels sprouts here. They're quite small. I prefer Brussels sprouts after they have been frozen to the fresh ones. I'm probably strange, the only one in the world that likes them that way, but to me they're much sweeter, and these have definitely been frozen, so I'll be cutting those off and having them with my dinner this evening. Anyway, that is the end of the hoopos garden for 2011. There's my late harvest all cleaned up and ready to cook. Brussels sprouts, as I said, are very small, but I think they'll be good. And the 5 small cabbages, I guess it's 6 small cabbages if you count this one in here, which isn't much bigger than a Brussels sprout itself. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is braise them all together all at once, and what I don't eat from one meal I'll have to warm up, because I don't think those cabbages would store very well. They haven't had a chance to harden off or to really mature, so I'll cook them up and have them with my dinner. I think that might be what the English call bubble and squeak, or at least part of bubble and squeak. I just chopped up an onion and some garlic, quite a bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and added the shredded cabbage and the Brussels sprouts. Now I'm going to put just a little bit of water in the bottom, cover it, and let it braise for a half hour or so. Anyway, thank you for watching, and that's the end of the harvesting for this year.